welcome to this video thingy-majig where we're going to go over the script, which Miss Micayla will post in...
I will put it in the description box below in a PDF form so that you can download it, and I'm going to try to get it in the video itself, so if I can't do that, we will make sure you guys get it. But make sure if you don't have the script, feel free to contact one of us, and we will be more than happy to send it to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I will be reading the parts of Amanda, McKenna, and Joanna, and
I will be reading the parts of Miss Micayla, Brooke, Elizabeth, and Haley.
All right. So, Miss Micayla and I are going to sing the Star Spangled Banner in the recital, and so immediately following the Star Spangled Banner, Miss Micayla is going to say,
I suppose we should check on the others and see if they're ready.
And then both of us will leave stage left, and the lights will go down. And you guys are going to come on stage right, and then the lights will come up. And then you'll pretend to be brushing down your costumes, making sure everything's straight, etc.
Like you're getting ready, but you're not backstage. You're actually on stage getting ready.
Mm-hmm. And Haley, you're going to be putting Brooke's hairpiece on her for her. And Brooke is going to say,
Brooke, you will say, you know, it's kind of exciting that we're singing Do, Re, Mi. I mean, it's such a classic. And then Elizabeth, you will say, yeah, my mom said she used to watch the movie when she was my age.
And then McKenna, you'll say, I've seen that movie. And then everyone's going to kind of agree like, oh yeah, me too, etc. And then you're going to keep saying, it's The Sound of Music. I think it came out about 50 years ago.
And then Haley, you're going to say, it came out on April 1st of 1965. So that would be, and then you're going to count on your fingers, 75, 85, 95, 2005, 2015, 2020, 55 years, 2 months, and 4 days ago.
And then Micayla and I will come on stage at that point, and Joanna, you will say, didn't the Broadway musical come out even earlier than that? And then I will say, yep, in fact, the Broadway musical came out in 1959, 6 years before the film. And before we go any further, I want to tell you guys that what Miss Micayla and I might be doing for your part, like the way our voices go or the way we act, isn't necessarily how you have to act. You can take creative liberties with it and make your part your own.
Because I'm obviously not as excited, like, I'm not as theatrical as Miss Amanda is. So just have fun with it is most important. You just need to have fun with it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I just said, yep, in fact, the Broadway musical came out in 1959, 6 years before the film.
And Haley, you're going to say, oh, hi guys, we were just talking about how long The Sound of Music has been around. And then Miss Micayla will say, me, speaking of the Broadway musical, the original actress who played Maria ran 3 miles every show to make her entrances and exits.
And then McKenna, you will say, did she have to run really fast like this? And you're going to run around the entire stage until you get back to the other side of the group.
And then I will say, I'm sure. And then Haley, you will say, guess what we learned a few weeks ago? You know how in the song we sing, sew a needle pulling thread? Elizabeth, you will say, yeah. Brooke, you will say, well, in the actual Do, Re, Mi solfege, it's sol instead of so.
And Joanna, you'll say, yeah, like the solar system.
And then Brooke, you will say, sol, don't get too close to the sun.
And Joanna, you will add on, or else you will get burned.
And then Brooke and Joanna will sing together and say, and that's why we should change the words.
And everyone will laugh.
Ha.
And then Haley,
you will say, you know, in addition to the lyrics being wrong, not all of the movie was completely true.
And everyone's going to go, what?
And Haley, then you will say, yeah, there were 10 children, not just 7. And then Miss Micayla will say, that is very true. And did you know that Edelweiss isn't actually an Austrian folk song? Brooke, you will say, wait, it's not? Then Miss Micayla will say, nope, Oscar Hammerstein wrote it.
And then I'll say, the movie is also inaccurate geographically. And Joanna, you will get to say, how? And then I'll say, in the movie, the Von Trapps escape into Switzerland by crossing the Alps out of Salzburg. However, Salzburg isn't on the border of Switzerland. And then McKenna, you're going to say, it's not? Then where is it? And then I'll say, Salzburg actually shares a border with Germany. And in this next part, Haley, I want you to say your line out loud, like you're thinking out loud, so that everyone can hear. And McKenna, you will finish her thought.
So it'll go like this. Haley, you will say, so if the Von Trapps had gone over the mountains.
And then McKenna, you'll say, they would have ended up in Germany. And I'll say, right smack dab next to Hitler's summer retreat, Berchtesgaden. And McKenna, you'll get to say, then how did they get out? And Joanna, you'll say, did they bike?
Elizabeth, you will say, did they swim?
And McKenna, you'll say, 3 clicks of their ruby slippers, and then everyone is going to do 3 heel clicks together. 1, 2, 3, and then Miss Micayla will go.
Then Miss Micayla will go, ha ha, no. They took a train to Italy and just barely made it out before the Austrian borders were closed. And then Elizabeth, you'll say, wow, that's crazy.
And McKenna, you're going to say, I wonder what they saw on the way.
Haley, you will say, probably a bird or 2. Elizabeth, you will say, a plane.
And McKenna, you're going to yell, Superman! And Joanna, you'll get to say, it was probably normal stuff like trees and grass.
Brooke, you will say, horses!
Maybe cows or pigs. So how I want this to go...
That's Joanna.
Yes, I apologize. How I want this to go is, Joanna, you're going to... Trees and grass is kind of going to be like your thought. Brooke's going to interrupt you and be like, horses! And then you'll keep continuing your thought. So it'll kind of sound like this. Actually, it was probably normal stuff like trees or grass.
Horses!
Cows or pigs. And then we're all going to make barnyard noises like horse noises or cow noises or pig noises, whatever kind of barnyard noises you want to make.
And then Brooke, you will say, hey guys, oh, really quick. Brooke, you're going to be messing with something in your mouth.
And you don't have to actually reach your hand in your mouth. You can put your hand on this side of your face, but turn it away from the audience so they can't tell that your hand's not in your mouth.
And you, Brooke, you're going to say, hey guys, my tooth is really loose. I might lose it soon. And Elizabeth, you're going to go, let me see. And then everyone's going to crowd around Brooke. And Miss Micayla, like she usually does in all of her classes, is going to go, wow, Brooke, that's awesome. You know who else kept losing teeth?
And everyone's going to go, who?
And I'm going to say the actress who played Marta.
And I'm going to say, and this was while they were filming. So every time she lost a tooth, she got a fake one to replace it. And everyone is going to get to have their own reaction to this. So it could be like, ew, or cool, or And I'm going to say, gross. And then we're going to pause for a second, kind of like, ha, ha, ha. And then I'm going to look down at my imaginary watch and be like, oh, we got to go. It's almost time to start. And then someone from off stage will probably yell, break a leg. Like, break a leg. And then we're going to pretend like we're going off stage to go on stage. I'll explain it more in class. And then the lights will go down, and then we're going to run to our spots. And then the lights will come up. And we'll do our song. Ready? Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run. So a needle pull arch formation for everyone's individual solo. So we're gonna go, oh yeah, do! A deer, a female deer, Ray! A drop of golden sun. Me! A name I call myself. Fa! What was fa? Oh, fa! A long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to dough. A deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sign. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. Let's redo so. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to dough. Then we have our ripple. Everyone puts their hands up on their note. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, so, do. And then we're going to go into so, do. And this part we're going to use our skirts. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. And repeat. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. And then we have our traveling part. And we gallop, hands on hips. Gallop, look right. Gallop, hands on hips. Gallop, look left. And by that point, you should be to your spots. And groups, Brooke, Elizabeth, McKenna, and Joanna, you guys are doing the when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Okay. And then
It should be this way.
Yes,
Sorry, guys.
you're mirroring your partner.
This way.
Yep. And then Haley, Miss Micayla, and I, we're going to be in the middle, and we're going to do the do, mi, so, so, re, fa, fa, la, ti, ti. Do, mi, so, so, re, fa, fa, la, ti, ti. And we're going to keep doing that until they sing anything. And we're going to go anything. And then we get to do the very beginning again and go do, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, fa, a long, long way to run, so, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so, tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to dough. And then we sing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, so, do. We're all going to get into our ending formation at the middle mic. So we're going to go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, so, and jump into your ending position on do. And that's it. So,
and we'll work more on this when you guys come to class as well.
Yes. Hope to see you guys soon. We miss you.